Today, I'm going to show you how to be more jazzy, because being jazzy is so cool. Wouldn't you agree? No. But having some jazz knowledge will really help you with becoming a more versatile, well-rounded guitar player. And the stuff I'm about to show you is super basic, just changing the way that you finger your chords. So instead of maybe a G chord like this, a bar chord, here is the jazz equivalent of that. Isn't that nice? If you want it, you can have it. Here it is. Continue watching. If you're not into jazz, cut it off. So I'm going to talk about these chords in the context of the G major scale. If you know about the G major scale, you'll know that it has 7 modes and 7 corresponding chords. The construct of the corresponding chords is thus: major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, minor, major. Now to expand on that, the 7th chords of the major scale are as follows: major 7, minor 7, minor 7, major 7, dominant 7, minor 7, minor 7 flat 5, back home. So this isn't a lesson about the major scale, this is a lesson about chords. Now you notice that I was only playing 3 notes to play those chords. And I was playing the root, the 3rd, and the 7th. The reason I chose those 3 and omitted the 5th of each chord is because for the purposes of major 7 and minor 7 chords, this root 3rd 7 formula is the greatest way to get the most out of these chords and be economical. So let's look at how this can apply to your playing. I'm going to play the exact same chords, only using this root 3rd 7 formula. Sounds a little bit jazzier, right? So here's the breakdown of these root 3rd 7th chords. Here is our major 7th chord that we're drawing from. All we're going to do is omit the 5th, which is right there. And that's it. If we wanted to make this minor, we would of course flat the 7 and the 3rd, which are these 2 notes. Leave that root there. And here's root, minor 3rd, minor 7th. That's a G minor 7 chord. With the dominant chord, we of course know that we have a flat 7 but a major 3rd, so we're going to move this 3rd up to make it major. So, in summary, major 7, minor 7, dominant 7. And this is especially helpful in the blues genre. So say you don't want to play this big giant chord, the Hendrix chord or a 9 chord like that. You can just play the root 3rd and the 7th, and you've got that dominant sound. You don't need anything else. So here's a blues progression. Only played with root 3rd 7th chords, all dominant. Pretty cool, right? Not your typical 12-bar blues like standard thing that you learn maybe when you first start out playing guitar that some people never really go further past. So these dominant chords are really useful in a blues context, and they're also really cool to use in a jazz blues context. So I'm going to play generally the same chords that I just played. I'm going to spice them up a little bit, but I'm only going to use root third 7 chord shapes. So there you have it, jazzy, bluesy goodness, and it all came out of root third 7 chords. My best advice for implementing these chords in your playing is to take a blues progression that maybe you would normally comp with bar chords or power chords or what have you, and replace those with root third 7 formatted chords. And if you're interested in learning more about how to apply these chords to writing your own chord progressions and using them in the diatonic elements of the major scale, then you should check out Guitar Super System. I'll link it in the description below. But it's a course that I teach, and I go very detailed, in-depth, down into the weeds about the major scale, chord construction, all that fun stuff. But that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.